Meet Aisha, a data analyst for a manufacturing company. So Aisha has a Power BI report, which is utilizing Fabric in the back end. So Fabric is the data warehousing and data modeling tool. It's automatically connecting to the ERP systems, in this case, SAP. And we've then produced some Power BI reports that are showing the key KPI information. So as with a traditional Power BI report, I can drill into various information. I can filter and view specific pieces of KPIs. But across the top, we've implemented some AI functionality. So you can see here in this section, we have something called the Smart Narrative AI visualization. So what this does is it looks at the data that's being presented on the screen, and over on the right-hand side, it's presenting correlations that you might not have realized yourself by looking at that data. So we can see that Jan made up 18.8% of the availability rest. And at 38.78, Saturday had the highest downtime and was much higher than Monday, which had the lowest downtime. So these insights are fantastic at really helping present a smart narrative to the users that are looking at that data. Finally, over on the Insights tab, we have Ask a Question About Your Data section here. So as report builders and IT super users, we can build the reports how we think the end users would like to see them. However, often we don't build those reports exactly as we want the users to expect to see them. So what we're able to do here is ask a question about your data. And what it does is it allows that user to automatically ask additional questions or present additional visuals in different ways. So I can look at previous year performance percent and performance percent by week number. And this will automatically create me that weekly view based on week numbers. So this is a very powerful feature that exists within the AI toolset. And it basically means that I'm able to start presenting the data in views that I would like to see rather than how it's been built for me. Meet James. James is our sales lead, and he's using Copilot to prep for meetings in seconds. So here we have our CRM system, which is Halo, but this also works well with products like Dynamics 365. Within here, we're able to choose AI opportunity, and we can provide all of the key information about this client. What will happen is, as soon as we hit that save button, it automatically creates the relevant thread in Microsoft Teams. So now we can see here's the details of that client, the original request that was raised. What we can do now is we can tag our pre-sales agent, and we've got two options, two functions. The first one is to create an agenda. So what it'll do is it'll create a tailored agenda based on the description that we received in that meeting. And that will automatically suggest points that we should talk about. And it will be aligned to Valto's selling best practices, which is using BANT and gathering things like budget, authority, need, and timeline. So you can see this is now tailored, and it helps that James basically prep for that meeting and ask all the right questions. The second thing we have is the pre-sales agent also has the ability to create a proposal. So automatically, it will take the description of that meeting. It's going to ask us in a second for some additional information, like are there any supporting files? So I can upload RFP or tender type information. In this case, I can choose no. And what it'll do is it'll automatically then go and create that pre-sales document. So it's looking in our knowledge base, it's looking at previous projects that we've completed, it's looking at how long it typically takes us to do tasks, and that's automatically then producing us a proposal document. And I'll go and show on from earlier because it can take a little while to send that over. But if I jump into this, you'll see that the Word document has been created. It's opened in Valto's standard template, and it's automatically brought through things like technologies that would be used. It's created our workshop pricing. It's given us timelines. It's automatically created some MVP standard and premium options. And then finally, it's built the licensing. So this process saves James hundreds of hours every month from creating proposals and preparing for meetings. Meet Sarah. Sarah's our HR manager, and she's cut onboarding prep down from 6 hours to 45 minutes. So we start with our onboarding system. So this is built in SharePoint, which is foundational for the knowledge of Copilot. We have a number of different modules, but within here we can see the onboarding module. So this is designed as a new starter. When they come into this platform, they've got everything they need to get started. You can see the story, they can see a message from the CEO, they've got useful information around one-to-ones, Further down, we can also see we've got some critical information like travel expenses and how to get paid. We've also got a number of videos. And then finally, which is the key, we also give a number of tasks to every new starter. So it's things like provide the bank details, look at equal opportunities, provide introductions, email signatures. So our SharePoint onboarding systems have been around for a very long time. However, using AI and the way that the majority of the time is being saved is now we are able to automate creation of contracts. So that basically means as soon as we have a new starter, the contract's generated for them straight away. We're automating tasks automatically using Copilot Studio, and we're provisioning accounts and relevant access to different systems. We're also providing a tailored onboarding plan using Copilot Studio. So those tasks are dropping in and they're very relevant to the new starter. And then finally, we've built an instant QA and chat bot, which provides information like where's the latest HR policy, when do I get paid.